Hello everybody and welcome to this very important live stream. In this live stream, I'm going to talk to you about why it's so important when you're developing your communication skills, when interacting with foreigners, that you understand the culture, you understand the way of thinking that foreigners are expecting from you. So one of the biggest problems I see when I am teaching my students in my communication courses is that when a foreigner asks a question, the reply is usually a standard reply that you have prepared, and it's not exactly what the foreigner really is looking for. And I'll give you some examples a little bit later. So welcome to the live stream. I'm talking about how important it is to understand culture of foreigners. When you're talking to a foreigner, when you're meeting foreigners, when you are meeting, greeting, introducing yourself, starting small talk conversations. So when you're developing a conversation, when you're maintaining a conversation with a foreigner, you need to understand what they expect in your answer. That's the most important thing. In Vietnam, many conversations you may not have with a stranger. So that's the first thing, is being comfortable, how to be comfortable having certain conversations about your family, about your job, about your opinions on certain things. You know, sharing your opinion with a foreigner, with a stranger, in the right way is very, very important to do, and you must feel comfortable. You have to feel comfortable doing that. Maybe you don't feel comfortable talking about, why you moved to the city and how that was a really big decision to make in your life, to leave your family in the countryside, to leave your family in the countryside, to go to the city to find work, to find new opportunities, to find, to have new experiences in your life. Foreigners, we talk about that kind of stuff. We know how difficult it can be to leave your hometown, to leave the countryside, to leave your family. We understand that. I've lived in 8 countries. I've been to 40 countries in my life. I've started from nothing many, many times. I know how lonely it can be to move somewhere else, and the difficulty. So foreigners, we talk about that. We understand, even with strangers, we understand that. So in my communication courses, these are the kind of things I prepare my students for, understanding văn hóa, culture, in conversation. Because if you really, really want to develop good communication skills in your life with foreigners, for your job, for your career, etc., etc.,